Pisces, welcome in to your reading. Okay, let's see what's good. We're reading for the week, midweek of June 16th going forward. So let's see what's good for you guys. All right, what's the situation for my Pisces, please? Pisces. Seven of Cups. You have options on the mind. You're debating what you need to do. It looks like you're reviewing all your options. There's something that is burdening you and it's taking a toll on you. It's a heavy burden because it just feels like it's falling on your shoulders, and I don't know, you're ready to let go and give up on the situation. Maybe you see an ending with this. Maybe you had an ending. But it looks like you're reviewing your options. And I do see death at the bottom of the deck. So you could be transitioning, but it looks like, to me, something has taken its toll on you. All right, let's continue. And we're going to clarify, obviously, we're going to see what's going on. What's coming in towards my Pisces, please? Hello, my Two of Cups. So I do not know if you had a failure to launch a situation or there's a new person trying to come in, but I do see this fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very passionate, very charismatic, but they're very much broken up with you. And I don't know who did what, because cards are energy, so it can be vice versa. But it looked like you were a set. It looked like you were a couple. But why is there a rejection? And if it's not a breakup and it's not a rejection, it's definitely one with this person. Two, you both mutually feel the same way about each other. I don't care what they say to you or what they're showing you or how they're behaving. They feel exactly the same way you do. If you think they're your soulmate, they feel the same way. If they care about you as much as you care about them, they feel the same way. They could be possibly mirroring you. But see, what I think mostly is that there's a breakup or an ending with this person. And if it's not the breakup, like I said, then this person is acting really douchey. Not cool. Like, actually pretty horrible. But I do see a passion and new beginning coming soon. All right, well, what's the surprise for my Pisces, please? You're torn. You have a tough decision to make. Should you go with this person or that person? Should you stay with this person or not at all? Should you break up with them? This job or that job? It's a situation where you have to make a decision. And it could be possibly dealing with a third party situation. A third party person. But somebody rushes in to communicate something, right? They come in, they have diary of the mouth, they blur it out what they're going to blur it out. And when I say blur it out, what they're going to blur it out, I mean things like, you know what, this is over. I had enough of this. Or, you know what, I'm done with this job. I can't deal with it anymore. You know what, I'm done with you. Bye. It's kind of that kind of energy. Or they're like, you know what, you do what you're going to do, I'm going to do me. It's making a statement, right? And it is dealing with third party energy. Or collaborating here with a team or whatnot. But it's left you trying to make a tough call, a tough decision. And you're doing this, and you have to do this, Pisces, because you're trying to find your center peace, your inner sanctum, your inner balance. So the internal compass that you have will point you towards your true north with peace and calm, right? So you are definitely trying to temper yourself. I think you're also doing this to collect your thoughts. I mean, we're going to clarify and see what's going on. What is the outcome of the week, please? Six of Cups. Did I say outcome? This really should be your advice. Well, we'll read it as both since I said that and that's what came out. Six of Cups talks about your past, but it's a neither here nor there card for me. That's why I'm going to pull more. But the Six of Cups talks about you thinking about your past, the good times that you had in your past, but being also able and ready to let them go. All right, leaving them where they belong, having those good memories from the past, and just, closing the chapter that way and moving on. I do possibly think that there is somebody else, that there is an option you can have a situation with a new boss or a new job or a new relationship with someone that's going to bring you stability, someone that's grounded. All right, so I'm going to stick that there. Can I have something for advice, please? I won't pull again. Oh, was my advice good enough? Anything else for advice? I think that was it. I think that was your advice. I really do. And you now need to take action and start making moves in that regards. Closing chapters, having fond memories of your past. They were good. They were great. They stay there now. It's time to move on from them. I'm going to work with people that bring me stability. These are the things you're going to say to yourself. Somebody who seems grounded and rooted. I'm going to deal with that. Right? Okay. Let's see what the outcome of the week is. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Things are not moving, things are not shaking, and things are not going to change with this particular individual that you may or may not have wish fulfillment with and desires. Of course, it can be the other way around. Desires can also be obsession, borderline obsession. Anyway, this water sign individual who's watery like you is emotionally mature, emotionally available. They can talk to you and conduct themselves in a well-mannered situation where, if you're going to talk about something hard and difficult, they're not going to walk away, right? They're going to listen to you and talk to you. But whatever it is that's going on with this individual, it's almost like what you see is what you get, because nothing's changing. Now, if that's not the case, Pisces, this person that I'm talking about, emotionally mature and available, or somebody that's there to listen to you, you have unfinished business with them. And this is very much somebody that you do have desires with, or wish fulfillment, or they make you feel good. They fill your cups. All right? So let's continue and start clarifying all these guys. All righty. Why is the Seven of Cups here and the Ten of Wands for my Pisces, please? Please clarify. And for the whole entire collective, this is an access point, Pisces, where things are shedding from your world and your life because the way the planets are aligning, you got some serious luck coming into you this summer, all right? And the universe is introducing you to new opportunities in whatever way, shape, or form it is for you, whether it's relationships or a job or circumstance, whatever. So they're trying to get rid of toxic environments, situations, people, things like that no longer serve you. All right? Because here it is. You're trying to make a decision, but you're also trying to make an informed decision from some lesson that you recently had. Others of you, you're a novice at something. Like you are learning. Like it's like saying, okay, you got a new job and now you got to learn the standard operating procedures. You're working your way up. Or you're a student at college and you're learning something to get a degree. Or in a relationship, you've hit a peak, a plateau. You're now getting bored. And so you're trying to figure out the next move here because enough is enough kind of vibe there, right? I think you're picking up pieces and moving forward slowly because you're reviewing your options and you're starting to see how the burden is taking its toll on you. So let me see what this Two of Cups and the King of Wands in reverse is. Yeah, it was someone or something you definitely desired, right? Because there was a lover and now this lover is inverted. So when this is inverted, this is telling me you were rejecting a lover because you have something particular in mind, Pisces, what love is. And guys, There's different forms of love, all right? There's, companionship, and then there's like true love, and then there's codependency, and then there's like, interesting, in the Greek language, there's like, they break it down, which is kind of fascinating if you ever want to look it up or search it up. But there's 5 types of love, and there's like agape, I know, is one, which is true cathartic love. There's something called storge. I don't know them all offhand, but interesting to look at them. The reason I'm telling you all this stuff, Pisces, is because there is fundamental love and, happiness here with this individual, but there was also an ending, a breakup, because of a lover, or because the decision wasn't like clear in the way of how you felt or how it was going. It was going a little weird and off the rails. But make no mistake, they definitely feel the same way you do. They were feeling true, genuine love. What is the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles? And very soon, I'm trying to figure out this new platform on how to bring extended readings. Extended readings is always about love, and it's about the other person, how they feel about you, think about you, etc. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are interested. But going back to you with what you don't see coming, you trying to make this tough decision because you don't know what to do, it's stressing you out. You're having sleepless nights and anxiety, but I think you're already doing the right thing, Pisces, if you ask me. Because at the bottom of the deck, it's showing me your energy as the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And you know why they go slow? Because they're being cautious. That as they're picking up the pieces of whatever's falling apart or has fallen apart or has left your life, you're moving slowly. So you can see if you're going in the correct direction. And you're building a foundation for your future anyway, within stability. Because right now you're having sleepless nights and anxiety because there was like a third party situation. Third party being like third party interference also. Now, what's the advice here with the Six of Cups? The Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. All right, you are kind of keeping your eyes peeled, Pisces. I think you're trying to do like, be a little bit like, FBI, CIA, or, whatever other agencies there are out there in the world that stalk. But you're doing this because you're trying to get info, or at least you should. So because it's falling in your advice position, it's telling you keep your eyes peeled, right? And yeah, keep the past in the past. Even if this person is meant to come back to you, they got to come in correct, okay? They also have to do their own homework. Or maybe you just, you're on different paths now. See, it's saying let go of the burdens. You don't even have to explain yourself for the decisions that you make. It's like that comment that, I don't know why I say this, I just do, but a bee will never explain to a fly why honey is better than shit. My friends, you are bees. Be a bee. Okay, what is the outcome of the week, please? You are bees, so be a bee. Scorpio energy here, interesting. And you are picking up the energy of an air sign, which is not you, not your state of affairs. I'll explain in a moment. But with death in reverse, something isn't changing here. Something is getting stuck, all right? It's like you're holding on to the ending of something, or at least for a little bit. But you kind of got to let it go because it's not moving the dial of your life forward. It's clear as day to me. If I'm going to get 2 major arcanas, Pisces, in your reading, especially in the outcome, and you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Death in reverse, it's like holding on to something that has shattered and it's hanging on by a thread, and you're holding on to the thread as if it's like some life-saving rope. But it's telling you, because of this is why things are not changing. That's what I was talking about earlier, letting things go, leaving it in the past. Because you need to build a beautiful future that the universe sees for you. Okay? Because right now you're in your head. And this is not your normal, natural state. You have the sword lifted. You're like, I can either cut this relationship out or put this down and have a conversation. You're intuitive enough and you're smart enough that it's chop chop time. I see why you're avoiding it, because you don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to be lonely. The universe is making changes to everybody. So this uncomfortable feeling you're feeling, everyone's feeling it. No one wants to be where they are right now. Everyone's feeling it in different ways. Some are in relationships, some are at work, some are with friendships, some are just like things that you never thought you would cut ties with. What's going on, love gods, for Pisces? Honeymoon and trust. Some of you guys are in a honeymoon phase, or you're in a honeymoon phase. That's the vibe I'm getting. You're not, maybe some of you are in an actual honeymoon, but the bulk of you, I feel like it's a honeymoon phase. You're getting to know somebody. And then the universe is saying all of this is happening to you, so trust them. Like I said earlier, this is for your betterment, especially when I see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, I would give you the unicorns, but no, let's not do the unicorns. Let's do a card from Moonology, because the moon, the way it's shifting lately, has just some very interesting things to say to us, and I just love Oracle. Pisces, please. Ugh, I hate that they stick like this. Yeah. I think you are on the right track. I think you need to trust your instincts, because the universe is picking up on that too. All right? Because that's why they're giving you the Six of Cups. They're like, you know what? Keep your eyes peeled, Pisces, but don't look back. Onward and upward, right? You be a bee. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So, if you're patient with me to find out and read this to you. Waxing moon. I really got to look that up one day. Just waxing crescent moon? What the heck is a... Here we are, 98. Page 98. It's a special moon. Wow. I definitely want to read it now. All right. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality of your dreams right now. And through it, it will take some work, and you are not, even though you are not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. Shit, I just said that to you. You are on the right path, guys. And you're definitely gaining momentum. So do not divert right now. You're in a good place, Pisces. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week.